Hi Year 5. So today we're looking at the finishing touches for our country collage. So at this point, you've got something that hopefully looks vaguely like this. So you've got your country, you've got cultural symbols that relate to that country. Now you're going to get some paper to make a background. This isn't crucial, but it looks nice when you finish something with a background or a border. So hopefully you possibly have some old maps at home. So if you've ever gone to visit maybe like a theme park, or you've gone to a big city, quite often you can pick up pamphlets that have maps in, or perhaps you've got an old atlas or road maps at home. So this is old it's a 2003 California Road Atlas. So these kinds of things, because obviously everyone now has GPS and ways of navigating places using digital technology, quite a lot of us have some of these lying around. So if you do, you could use it for your background. So I'm going to use this paper to kind of support the border, because I'm going to probably put a few, maybe a couple of different ones. You don't have to do this. You could just use the page as it is. I'm going to do a little bit of collaging on my one. So I'm just going to glue. Now, what would be really cool is if your background was actually of the country that you were representing. Now, some of you might actually be able to do that, but I'm going to imagine a lot of us would just make do with what we've got at home. And this background step is optional. You do not have to make a background for your map, but I'm doing it because I just want to have a little finishing touch for my collage. So let's see, let's put this one up here. So make sure that sticks down. And let's do one more. I'm going to do one more here. Let's get another glue. So now, if you've done the technique I've done, where you've kind of collaged different maps onto one piece, it's going to look a little bit crazy. So what you do at this point is you turn your paper over and you trim off your excess. So I'm trimming off around my edges. Okay. Like that. Okay, and then this is what I've got for my border. And then my final step would be to glue my collage into the center. Now, the other probably more simple way of doing this is just to use a page without collaging. So I'm going to show you that technique on the back here. So now the problem with that I've got is my atlas page is slightly smaller than my background paper. So what I'll do in this instance is I will just tidy up this. I'll just tidy up this page. Okay. And then tidy up these edges. And I kind of want to make this a square. Your collage might not be square, in which case I would keep it as a rectangle. But if, like mine, your collage is on a square piece of paper, it kind of works to have your border fit the same shape so that your edges are what we call equidistant, okay? So, for example, if I was to glue that, let's have it oriented correctly. So if I was to glue that there, I'm just using my mind's eye to have an equidistant border, I would cut about here. So I'm going to fold my paper there so I can see where my line is going to be. And I'm going to cut. Now, like I said, if you don't have map paper at home or atlases or, you know, maps from leaflets of places you visited, then don't worry, you don't have to do this step. This is just something that you might like to do as a finishing touch. It's not compulsory, and it's just a nice little border so that your work is finished and it has a little frame around it. Okay, thank you.